Yo, hello, happy Friday. It's good to be back. Man, what a couple of crazy days for me. I've been extremely tired. I honestly had meant to stream yesterday, but I got home at like 4:30. I made the mistake of laying down with Icky, and next thing I knew, it was like 10 o'clock at night. So there's that. I've had a special project at work, and then I died. Yeah, I am dead. I'm streaming from the afterlife. I've had a special project at work that has kept me late, and it involves a lot of climbing and crawling and a whole bunch of physical work. So I've been extremely tired. Yeah, special project. I could probably talk about it, but it's kind of a gray area, so I'm not going to. Hope my knees aren't all bruised up. Well, let me tell you something. Being a millennial and having lived through world-changing events year after year after year, and having been in the army for like 8 years, my knees are pretty bruise resistant. Pretty bruise resistant. Okay. I did have a couple of hours the last couple of days to work on some stuff in here that I wanted to try out and experiment with. And I think I have a pretty good plan. So the bus system that I've built in this circular area isn't gonna quite work like I had hoped. So we're gonna have to change it a little bit when we get to that point. Not a whole lot. Basically, instead of going around the entire circle and feeding factories as they get to them, it's going to be more of like a real big, real like cool looking manifold. Tape, thank you for the 11 months of subscriptions. That's a long time, man. That's almost a year. Holy shit. Yeah, so the bus system that I've set up, not going to quite work how it is. It's going to be turned into a very large, more like a manifold. And I've got some plans for that. I have to, once we get to that point, we've got, the main thing is getting coal over here to the factory area. That's the main thing we've got to work on right now. Once we get there, I have this idea for a style of factory in my head. And we've got to experiment with it. We've got to see if it's actually going to work, and then we can build more like that. So we'll see. Let's go check on the boys. See if they're going to give us anything special. Where are they? I had one stuck in a rock, and I had to use the Satisfactory calculator save editor to move him out of the rock, and he saved it. All right, so we got 2, we got 3. Where is 4 and 5? Somewhere around here. There's 4. Hello, sir. Oh, there's 5. I see it. I think. Yeah, there he is. Have I heard of Ice 9 Kills? I have heard of them. I don't know if I've ever listened to them. Ooh, Nuke Noblisk. Hell yeah. Alright, biofuel. That's good. Nothing. Disappointment. Alright, let's get up here. Let me show you what I've been working on. I've been working on a road system. I'm trying to use the blueprints to do it. And it's kind of worked out, kind of not. I've only been able to blueprint and take advantage of straight pieces in the blueprinter. I tried to do curves and ramps and stuff, and it wasn't working out. So straights we can blueprint, curves and ramps we're gonna have to do manually. But this is what I've come up with. Look at that. It looks really cool, I think. I really like it a lot. And I've got a road all the way over there. You can see right there is where I ended. But we've got a branch that can go off there and go that way to the western beaches. That's the one we need to continue. That'll go down to our coal power plant, and we can truck in some coal from the other two nodes over there. We also have this branch right here that can go down into that area and get some stuff over there. But yeah, it turned out okay. I'm a little disappointed that we couldn't blueprint ramps and curves, but curves we will be able to when we get the larger blueprinters. The ramps, though, I'm not gonna be able to blueprint those. And I'll tell you why. It's because of these sides right here. And I was hoping I could blueprint them so that we could just, you know, zip, 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 build them, and we'd have nice clean seams between these sides. I found out that the longer the length of your ramp changes the angle of them ever so slightly, so that you end up not having these line up between them perfectly. So I guess we can go and continue on getting these roads down to the coal plant. Hold on, I should probably practice driving on the correct side of the road, which is the right side. Almost there. The cool thing about the trucks transporting the coal is that the trucks can use, well, this is a tractor, not a truck, but the tractors and the trucks can use coal as a fuel source, so they can pick up a load of coal and use some of it to fuel themselves. Which means if we need to go further out, because beyond the coal plant is where we're getting all of our quartz, so we'll have to send some trucks over there to pick up the quartz. We can set up a fuel station where they can just stop by, pick up some more fuel, and carry on. Okay, here we go. So we need to get down there. So I think we can do another. Where's my roads? I think I can do another one of these before I have to do a ramp. At least one more. There we go. Should we do another one? I think I need to start 1 meter ramps now. Here. Where does this get us? Okay, and I think I want to go flat out from there. So we'll do this one here. Oh, that's the other thing. I should probably fix my blueprint real quick. So what I'm going to get rid of this beam underneath the whole thing, because it's more pain in the ass to make it meet up with all the other pieces than it's really worth. So I need to get in the blueprinter and delete that, and then I can just run power along the roads as I need it. Let's go up and get rid of these ones over here. So Okay. These I need to continue those down. Okay. Let me switch to my road building hotbar. Come on, give me that one. There you go. And we'll make them all asphalt. Okay. That one there, and then we can put in our center line. Oh, why isn't this one... Oh. Hold on. Those should have been painted. Okay. Weird that they weren't. There we go. Alright, let's get over to the blue printer and I can fix my roads. Take that stuff off the bottom of them. And get rid of these road barriers. I really should be using the Explorer, but the tractor works for now. The Explorer is over at the coal power plant. And I don't feel like going to get it yet. Mom's minivan, I know. I know. The, I don't know if the trucks are much better. They're definitely larger. They might look a little cooler. The tractor's like this, like, weird, short, stubby thing. It reminds me a lot of a Humvee. I also realized that the coal node that we have access to over here, somewhere over there, is close enough that we could just belt it over. So realistically, we don't really even need to make this road because, I mean, we do need to have a road network eventually. But to get coal over here, we don't really need to make the road. We can just belt over from the coal node over there, somewhere over there. But I need roads anyway. We're not using the 2 nodes over by the coal plant right now, so might as well do it, and we can get some trucks going, and they're cool. Okay. Get rid of these. And get rid of these. SUSV with Humvee tires. What's an SUV? Save that. Clear, load. We'll get this one here. We'll do the same. There we go. We'll save that. Wonderful. Let's pull the stuff we need out of there. Let's clear out our inventory of stuff we don't need. Don't need modular frames. Don't need rotors. We're really, really full on rotors. Silica cable we don't need right now. Steel beams can go if we've got room. Reinforced iron plates. I need to stick those in the storage container over here. SUSV is the boxy tracked one for snow. You had a lot of them in Alaska. Saw them before you saw the Humvees. Oh, that's cool. Are those anything like a tracked Unimog? that can go in there. I think we're full on everything else. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys. I replaced the steps with an elevator, which has been really good. It's been nice using the elevator rather than the stairs. The stairs kind of really sucked, but it was just a placeholder until we got the elevator. Speed 69 kilometers an hour. Nice. Oh, you put a picture in the general channel in Discord? Hell yeah. I'll have to check that out. Ooh, that's a power slug ripe for the taking. I don't know if any of you have seen in the gaming news channel on the Discord. Been talking about Crimson Dawn lately. I have severe reservations about that game. I think, oh man, I feel like there's a lot being promised and not a lot to back it up. Like, so like the mechanics and the things you can do in the game look great. Awesome. I don't have a worry about that. My worry is what I need something in the game to give me a reason to use them. So this is a little trick I learned from YouTube on how to get these sides to line up. Use the beam. And that will go right there. Crimson Desert? What did I say? Did I not say Crimson Desert? If I didn't, that's what I meant. Shit, what's going on with that guy? Ooh, that is not in the right spot. I said Crimson Dawn? Oh no. Isn't that from Oblivion? Elder Scrolls? There we go. Also a cool name. I'm pretty sure Crimson Dawn is the group from Oblivion that tried to get all the Oblivion gates opened. Okay, what do I need here? I need to get rid of this one. That goes there. That goes there. Then we can get rid of these. And then we need... This goes from the bottom here to the top there. That goes from the top there to the bottom there. Perfect. We just give it that. We stick that on the end there. And we zoop these down. Back it off so I can get rid of the painted beam before I close it all up. That goes there. That zooms up. there. We'll just make sure these connect cleanly, and they do. Perfect. Two at a time, so they meet somewhere in the middle. That. Come up here, delete this one, add this one back. There. And then we've got a nice clean matchup. Meeting, connection. They're dating. They're now married. It's a wonderful day. All right, now we just got to do all that on this side. So we go from the top here. To the top there. Top there. They just divorced. Oh no. Oh no. Well, it's a modern world, isn't it? It was a wild ride. It was a ride. For sure. That goes there, please. Thank you. Get rid of that. Put that one there. Get rid of this one. Put that one there. Get rid of these. And we go from the top here to the bottom there. The only reason we have to do this on both sides is because the beam max length is 40 meters, so I just need to do it from both ends. There we go. That can go. That needs to go there. We can zoop these. You're not going to pre-order Crimson Desert, maybe, but you're really, really interested. So, okay. So I'm also having like this cognitive dissonance about it. Like, I would like to pre-order, but I can't tell you how, like, I'm genuinely terrified of paying $70 for Crimson Desert only to be let down. I did the math earlier. Crimson Desert's $70 price tag is 3% of my rent. It's a small percentage of my my salary from work, but do I want to spend 3% of my rent on a video game that I might not like? That's like, oh, what the fuck happened here? What is going on? That is wrong. What happened? I have to redo it. I have no doubt the systems and mechanics in Crimson Desert are going to be just absolutely top notch. But if there's not something driving me to use those mechanics, they're meaningless and it's all for nothing. For you, it has to be like KCD 2 or GTA 6 for you to pay full price. Oh, the GTA 6. I don't know if I trust your taste anymore. GTA 6. Come on. Come on. Surely you have more imagination than that. Ooh, that is wrong. It's wrong because the hologram for the next beam I place didn't appear at the end there, the end of it appeared out here. And that's why that's wrong. Let's do this one while we're here. I think you have 1,200 hours in GTA 5? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. I thought more highly of you than that. Looks like I was wrong again. That's why I don't like people. Constantly disappointed. That goes there. And that goes there. Ah, fuck. Wrong again. Alright, something's going on here. Never mind, you were wrong. What were you wrong about? You have more than 1,200 hours? 2,098? Oh my god. I'm calling your wife. We're scheduling an intervention. There we go. That's where that needs to be. That needs to go there. And that needs to go there. Alright, now we can get rid of these. So this one goes from the bottom there. She's right here. Intervene. Tapeworm, don't play GTA because it's a terrible, terrible premise of a game. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're killing your brain cells. Your imagination and creativity is much more important than subjecting yourself to GTA 5 or GTA in general. Alright, this should be perfect now. Alright, back one so we can still get to the thingamajigger. I don't like GTA specifically because I don't really like games that simulate the real world that I already live in. I prefer much more whimsy, creativity, imagination than that. If I wanted to experience real life, I would just go outside. The GTA 5 story was good. That was probably only 100 hours of that, though. Was it good, though? Was it good, though? Aren't you just, like... just play a criminal? Some kind of criminal? I think that tree deserves to stay there. I don't want to play a game about 21st century criminals. I live in San Diego. I can go outside and find that. Oh, Tape, I have to tell you, the other day, I had this crazy, like, it was like this weird interest came over me, and I was like, you know what? I want to play a game where I fly planes. And I almost downloaded War Thunder. If I had yawned like 3 times less, I probably would have. You were in the middle of nowhere on the border of Alaska and Canada, -70 in the winter. Doesn't Alaska have like really high crime? Why would you want to have crime outside and then come inside and have crime in your video game? That sounds crazy. It has a higher murder rate per capita. That's different. I don't know. Is it different? I probably don't have to tell you this, but isn't there typically where there's a higher murder rate, all other crimes also have a higher rate? Isn't that a thing? There we go. Cabin fever is a bitch for relationships. Yeah, because you can't get a fucking away from them and you end up driving each other crazy. Sometimes somebody gets murdered. Fair. That's a legitimate reason. Yeah. I've also abandoned the curve builder mod for doing roads. I haven't abandoned it entirely, but I've abandoned it for doing roads specifically. Because the roads connect better if I do this catwalk method. I think that's where I want to be. This way. Tape, I don't know if you've said it before, but what were you doing in Alaska? Oh, yeah, that's perfect right there. Hell yeah. Oh, your family moved there when you were... Oh, so you grew up in Alaska. Oh, I thought you might have, I don't know, just worked there or something. For whatever reason. You were in customs for your career. All right. Well, I mean... Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Keeping those damn Canadians out. Wait, that's immigration. Sorry. Okay. And then I think we can go straight down from here. I think. Ooh, is that rock gonna fuck us? Maybe. We might have some yucky nature in our road. One last thing I have to do on this ramp over here. So because we use the 1 meter rampage, it doesn't come all the way down to the bottom. Although I suppose it doesn't have to, but I would like it to. There. Oh, why is it like that? That's not the color that should be. That's weird. Same. They combined customs integration to CBP. You just hated the immigration part. Also did not enjoy the customs part. Well, I didn't like the immigration part. Actually, I didn't like any part of it at all. It was all bad. Dude, I remember, so I was like 17, and me and a couple friends went to Montreal. It was like for spring break or something. Like I was between my junior and senior year, so we went to Montreal. My buddy and I were 17. This female friend we were with, she was the only one that was 18. That poor girl had such a bad time. Like, she was the only one that got ID'd at clubs. Me and my buddy never got ID'd. We were the ones that were underage, not her. It was crazy. And so driving back, we had a bunch of like liter bottles of booze that we had saved from our trip as like, I don't know, weird 17-year-old memorabilia from our Canada trip. So we've got these in the car. We go through customs coming back from Canada, and like the customs agents, like, wow, they did everything they could to like catch us in like some kind of weird story or whatever. So anyway, they were asking us the questions when we pulled up to the gate, and they're like, okay, you guys are being weird, because we were weird. So they pull us out of the car, they search the car, they have us go into the station, sit down. I'm hungover as fuck. Like, I'm probably still drunk. I've got this massive gash under my eye. You can still see the scar from it sometimes. It's like still kind of bleeding. I look really fucked. The customs agents are like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." They're like, "All right." But yeah, it was a crazy, funny experience. It's actually the only experience I've ever had with border or customs agents. Yep. I need to delete this one and this one and this one. That's pretty tame. Yeah, it is. But hey, look, it's the only story I got, okay? This needs to be... Oh, please. 2 8 meters. Oh. That where that needs to be? Yes, that is where that needs to be. That one. Good. Nice curve there. This one's a little bit different. We come out 6 meters. Come this way. 6. 6. And then this can be tricky here. Need to get rid of this one so I can place this here. So I need to go 4 meters down. And I can put that back. And then I need to... Let's get rid of this one. And then this one. No, that's wrong. Need to get rid of this one. This one goes 4 meters here, like that. And then we're 6 meters from here. Like so. So that goes there. That goes there. I need to continue this one. just there. I need to delete this one. Get that there. Then I can delete that. Then need to continue that one. So get that one there. And then we'll continue this one. Did I get punched? Okay. Which eye is it? Is it this one? I think it's this eye here. Yeah, okay. So it's this scar right here. I don't know if you can see it. What happened was, me and my two friends got really, really hammered in our hotel room before we went out for the night to get more hammered. This is my first trip to Montreal. There was another one. Okay, so we're really, really hammered in the hotel room. I, being young, dumb, and full of cum, hear a group of girls walk down the hallway. So I race to the door and look out to see what they look like. Well, I'm being weird and looking through the peephole. And right underneath the peephole is like the emergency exit plan. Like, here's the route you take in case of a fire, blah, blah, blah. And it's in a plastic protective holder thing. Very sharp edges. My buddy decides it's going to be a really great idea to run from the window on the other side of the hotel room and just slam me as hard as he can into the door, which he does. And I slice my face open on the edge of that plastic sign. Yep. Mm-hmm. And that's how that happened. I mean, that's not true at all. What actually happened was I got in a knife fight. That's totally what actually happened. It wasn't because we were drunk and stupid at all. That never would have happened. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Ooh, I hope that rock doesn't fuck me. It actually might. I'm doing one section of a 1 meter ramp. The rest need to be 2 meter ramps because it's a pretty steep hill right here. Oh God, that might not be good. Ooh, I don't like it. How bad is that? You had a cyst removed from your back that left a round scar. If anyone ever asks, it's where you got shot. Ooh, I also need to do that. I have a cyst on my back too. And it's already gotten infected one time and it was super, super painful. But that was like 10 years ago. But it's kind of like they weren't able to remove all of it, so it's kind of like filling up again. And it's not comfortable at all. It's extremely uncomfortable and worrying. Because I remember when it got infected last time, it was crazy painful. Yo, didn't I just color these? What is going on here? It was super simple getting it removed? Yeah. I tried to get mine taken care of when I was in Mississippi for a temp work assignment. And let me just say, anything medical related I had done in Mississippi was ended up being not great in the long run. Wasn't anything detrimental, but was it worth the money I paid for it? No. Was it worth any amount of money somebody would pay for it? Short term, yes. Long term, not a chance. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I think I can live with this little bit of rock here. Might depend on... I think the tractor can get around it and stay in the same lane, but I'm more worried about the trucks. But I don't have a truck to test on. Oh, maybe it will be just fine. We will see. You sure they spit on their hands before they did any surgery should be fine? I mean, it's not that bad. But, if I had gotten... So, the only two pieces of work I got done in Mississippi was trying to get that cyst removed and some dental work. I needed a root canal. And, yeah, the root canal itself was fine. All of the rest of the work that the dentist did was kind of... turned out being shit, because I had to get it all redone when I got here to San Diego. Where is... Oh, it's right there. Shoot. I don't know if I can do this. Hopefully, maybe. Oh, I can come down right there. Okay, there we go. So that needs to go there. Get rid of that. Needs to go there. That one. That goes there. Need to get down here. That goes there. This process is much faster when you don't, or when the beam can connect. That goes there. That goes there. Interesting. This one might be a little funny. Oh, no, it won't. It won't. I don't know what I was thinking. They overlap in the middle here, not on the ends. Duh. And then I'll stick that. Can I zoop that? I'll be able to zoop this one. So, there we go. That's better. There. There. That is there. Oh, that one goes here. There we go. Nice. We're gonna have to... We gotta finish this ramp before we do anything else. Oop, that tree is getting fucked. Grew up in Georgia before you moved to Alaska. Some things you really loved about the South, other things not so much. Yeah. You know, overall, I liked Mississippi. The one thing I really, really couldn't put up with was the level of intelligence of the teenagers that were working in the stores. Like, there's dumb and then there's dumb. Like, can't make change even if the register tells you dumb. Am I too low to the ground here? I think so. I think I want to do a 1 meter ramp here. And then that can set our height. Because as long as our road is this is the highest point in this area. Is it this one? Or is it that one? One of these hills. This one or that one there where the miner is. It's the highest point in the area that our road has to contend with. So I think if we do a 1 meter ramp off that and then we flatten out, I think we'll be above all of that. Epidemic of TikTok brain? Oh, this was before TikTok. This was 2018? It was like just before TikTok started taking. Is this the right? Yeah, double ramp 2. That's what I want. Oh, that's weird. Sometimes if I paint it before I turn it to asphalt, it reverts back to its unpaintedness. Oh, do I need to make this vertical? There is no vertical. Okay, that's something. Is that where I want that? Icky's got things to say tonight, I guess. Holy crap. All right, we got ads going. I will see you in a few minutes. Oh, goddamn. It is hot today. I've had my AC running for like an hour and it's still warm in here. It was goddamn 84 degrees when I got home from work today. It's the end of February, for Christ's sakes. Hello, friendos. Coffee Stains, the developers of this game, which is called Satisfactory. I remembered. That was a test you passed. They had their patch 1.2 announcement stream today. 1.2 is going to the experimental server on March 17th, which is exciting. It was 50 there today, and you thought that was bad? 50 sounds amazing. Not gonna lie. That's pretty good. I like 50 degrees. It's like the perfect, like 50, 55 degrees is like the perfect working temperature. Like, if you want to be outside working and stuff, like, it's cold enough to get put on a hoodie, but if you get hot, you can take it off and you're still pretty comfortable. It's pretty much perfect. I would like that a lot more. Please, thank you. Ooh. This connection is going to be a little tricky. It's not going to be as clean as this connection here. It will be decent, though. Do I have Do I have a way to get up there if I need to? Yeah, we're gonna have to do like an early 45 and then a curve up there. Okay. For this time of year that's hot, you hope you don't have another 100-degree, 100% humidity summer. Oh, just come here then. It's been more humid here than it has in the past years. Well, actually, every year it gets hotter and more humid. So San Diego's slowly turning from desert to like temperate or maybe even tropical, but still low humidity. Ooh, I didn't place that right. Hold on. Blueprint delete. Let's try that again. That. Too far down. There we go. Right there. Should be fine. Yep. Okay. Got it. I need... We got to do this 1 meter section first. And that goes up there like that. And that goes up here like that. You don't like the politics there in Washington? You're definitely not moving to California. Vote Republican. Okay. There's that there. And then we just do... get rid of that. Get rid of that. Wait a second. Hold on. I did that wrong. That needs to go there. Boom. And then... boom. Now what I need... that on the end there. That can just go there. That can go there. We'll get this one. And this one. Right, okay, good. Now that's on the end there. That's what I needed. Could never get another house with property like that. Yeah, like your place. Guess you're stuck there. Eh. Things will change. Things will change. I don't like the politics in California or Washington either. Actually, I don't like most of the politics on the entire West Coast. But most of what I don't like is, thankfully, it's mostly just political theater. So in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really affect me a whole lot. And other than that, it doesn't really... doesn't have a whole lot of bad effects on most things. Except for, you know, the fraud, waste, and abuse and ridiculous policies. Like, California exit tax is pretty bullshit, I gotta say. I think I need to zoop this one. Shoot. Try that again. And that goes right there. Your governors are cut from the same cloth? Yeah. What? You got a Nepo governor too? No. let me do this one first. Then I can zoop this one down. Like that. Then I think we get rid of both of these. Yes. Okay, cool. I think the same here. Definitely get rid of this one and that. Yep, perfect. Good. Lots of four-letter words in common. Oh, ooh. When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. Okay, now we can do these ones here. Go from here. And even though the beam stops right there because it reaches 40 meters, you gotta take it all the way down here because we need it to connect to this point right here. And we'll do the same this way. Turn the light on so I can see right there. And if I got the right spot, you'll see the hologram is in the exact spot that I wanted what the beam I just connected to be. So we're good there. All right, let's do the same thing over here. Boom. Boom. Oh, I think the rock is going to be very minimally in the road. There's that. All right, now we got to do le bottom. This might be tricky. So I need to get the bottom there. Okay, good. We connected to the pillar, not the road. Jump down here. Right there. Great. And we need pillar. Perfect. Wonderful. Awesome. I'm not going to fill this in yet. Oh, we didn't do this side. Okay. Right, of course we did. We just got down to do the bottom parts. Got it, got it, got it. I was getting a little ahead of myself. There. Goes right there. Good. All right, so now we can remove this one. And I need that on the end there. And we might as well go over to the other side and do that now. We don't have to delete this one, but it's easier for me to do. Oh, we might actually need to redo this 1 meter section, but that's okay. Let's get down here. Get rid of this here. That needs to be on the bottom there. That needs to be on the bottom there. Good, good, good. So we can delete these. Boom, boom. Ooh, can I not reach those? No, got them. That one, and then these two here. Good. Right, now I have to delete this one here. So I can't aim at that. Having trouble aiming. Give me that right there. That's what I want. Ski jump is coming along nicely. It is. It is. It is. We've done very well. All right, so that goes there. And this comes down. And this is why I wanted to try to blueprint those. And I'm a little sad that the blueprinting part of it didn't really work out. Good. That did connect. Because if I could blueprint these, then it would be basically done already. That's why I couldn't connect there. There was a beam in the way. I want the top of that one. I think. I don't remember. No, I want the bottom of this one. That's what I want. Shit, this thing is in the way still. God damn it. Alright, let's try that again. Take that, run it all the way down here. Right there. And that goes all the way up here. That goes right there. No, that's wrong. That didn't. Try again. And you might say, look, Hughdoo, the painted beams follow the angle of the ramp exactly. Why don't you just have that and then do it all the way down? And I would tell you, I have tried that and it doesn't work out. They look like they're in line, but they're not. They're like 10 pixels off. And it's super obvious. There we go. That's where I want that. So that can be deleted. And zoop these down. Oh yeah, and that rock is barely in the road. That's awesome. You weren't going to say that? Yes, you were. Yes, you were. You can't fool me. Get rid of this one, and this one, and this one. Ooh, gosh. How do I want to do this? Like that? No, I'll do this one here, and then we'll connect that one, but we'll move it in to there. I think that is going to be acceptable. to me. And that one's much cleaner. What did I do wrong over here? Don't know. We'll redo this 1 meter ramp section. Down, and then we'll zoom from here. Nice and clean. Hell yeah. Ah, see? Something got fucky over here. Damn it. This side's good. This side not good. That's not what I had intended, but I think that's okay. We can work with that. Oh. That's why. Okay, never mind. We need to redo the 1 meter ramp stuff. Right. Let's do that here. Boom. Shoot. That's not where that goes. There. There. Get rid of these. So that needs to be there. That needs to be there. Those go away. Hit that there. And that goes right there. Boom. Boom. Keep that there. Keep that there, and we'll zoop these together. Like that. Good, that's nice and clean. That there. That goes there. Get rid of that. That doesn't make sense. Something about that is off. Hold on. Might have to just redo the whole thing. I've done something wrong here. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to get that there. That needs to go the end there. Except I need to be parallel the road. I wonder what I messed up. I don't know that I will ever know. Alright, that goes to the end there, that goes to the end there. Redo all of this. So let's set... this needs to go away. So I need a beam from there to there. From there to there. All right, so we're working off that corner there. Get rid of that. We'll do these 1 meter ramps last. All of these gotta go. Okay. Let's set our beam on the 1 meter ramp here. Come on now. Play nice. Diagonal. Yes. So. Yes, like that. Let me bring this out here. Okay. So now I need, what do I need? Maybe that's where I went wrong? No. That goes there. Get rid of that. That goes there. Get rid of that one. Okay, so now we're working here. This corner, this edge here meets up with this here. Okay, now we should be good. So let's... that, we'll get rid of that because we don't need them. Do we? Do we need them? We might need them. We keep those beams there just in case we need them to reference later. Okay, now we can. So that needs to go from there. We have to do this in freeform mode. This diagonal doesn't give us the decimal angle to work with. Not like I would hope anyway. I have tried it. It doesn't work. That goes there. Great. Man, my Pioneer's getting a workout today. Holy smokes. Oh, shit. That connected to the tree up there. That's not what I wanted at all. And that's going to go right there. Can't slide up a hill. Dang it. All right, so that goes right there. Yes, perfect. Okay. Let's get down on the ground for the underneath part. There. That goes there. And that goes there. Good, good, good. All right, so that one goes there. To right there. All right, we're getting closer. Getting closer. Right there. Good. Okay. Great. Need that there. Need that there. That one there. And that one there. Okay. That one needs to go. That one needs to go. We're gonna have to get rid of these two. That's gotta go. And that one's gotta go. Okay. That has to go. That's gonna be in the way of the point that we want to connect these new beams to. Okay, hopefully I don't need those again. Start over here. So that's right there. That goes to the bottom of this, right there. And that goes to the top there. Good, good, good. Right there. And that one goes right there. Perfect. Okay. We can get rid of this one. Put that there. We'll zoom that up. Get rid of that. That one goes. Zoom that up. Come on, keep going. Thank you. Get rid of these two. That goes there. That zooms down. Zooms down. All right, so before we continue that, let's make sure that these are going to work. So that's there. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. That goes there. That goes there. Okay. There to there. So, ooh, if it's the same deal on the other side, then I think we're good. Okay. Need this one gone. Need this one gone. This one gets attached to here. That one gets attached to there. All right, moment of truth. Yep. Looks the same to me. That looks bigger. Because I did that? Oh, that's what it is right there. Okay. All right, let me put that there. We'll scoot this down like that. I'm okay with that. That's an acceptable amount of clipping. Cool. Alright, so that's done there. Where those are taken out, let's take out these beams here. zoop these up. If we can get into zoop mode, we'll zoop them up. And then bring these down. Yo, what the hell? Not again! What the fudge? This side's good, though. What's going on? The heck is going on this side? One of the beams on this side must have been off. That's the only explanation. That can go like that. Stop touching it. Sorry. I can't help it, man. I can't. I have to touch it. I have to. Oh, that's still there. Ah. Okay. There. Get rid of that. It was where I zooped down from? I'm embarrassed that that implies that I didn't have to delete and redo all of this. What's going on, CJ? Welcome in. It's like I'm trapped in one of those Dante circles of hell. Like the 3.14 circle. It's true. It's true. Yes? Oh god. Alright. Well, maybe I'm just a dumb then. I am just a dumb. I'm just a guy on the internet being a dumb. $3.14159. Alright, nerd. Not a whole lot. Well. You know what? It's good practice, though. The more mistakes I make, the better I can do it later. Right? Right? That's what I'm going to tell myself. That sounds like a good piece of cope. For sure, for sure. Oh, what the... No, you've done it so many times. It do happen, I guess. Maybe that was it. Maybe there's a chance that could have happened because I was in diagonal build mode rather than freeform. That will cause misalignment like that sometimes. But CJ, you're probably right. It probably is where I zoomed from. All right, now we're get rid of that. Yeah, tape. Yeah, CJ's over on YouTube. All right, so I don't need that. Don't need that. Or that. Or that. Or this. Or this. For this. That's got to go there. CJ, Tape wants you to come over to Twitch so you guys can join forces against me. Now, I will say, as the supreme leader of the channel, be careful. I have control of the figurative nukes. You seen the bump when I was removing them? God. Let's go there. Thank you. Thank Jeebus. Man, I missed the hill. That's embarrassing. CJ, thanks for the follow, bud. All right, moment of truth. They look like they'll connect well. Yes. Get that out of there. Stick that there. Get that beam out of there. Then get rid of this one. Good. Get rid of that one. All right, now we can redo these. These ones I'm going to do in diagonal mode, or should I do it in freeform? Probably try freeform, since that's what this one was done with. There, there. Okay. That's interesting. I think we'll have to compromise with that. Right there. You're putting your son to sleep and I'm putting Tape to sleep. Okay, well. Fine. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm, you know, just sharing a piece of my life I hold dear to myself with you, and, you know, it causing you to be not interested in fall asleep is fine. It's cool. I'm not hurt. Doesn't, that Doesn't hurt my feelings at all or anything. Fine. If this has really clean connections, I'm gonna be so mad because it means we're gonna have to redo the other one. That goes there. That goes there. Oh, okay, good. So then we'll take this right there. No, you got a good laugh out of him removing 20 minutes of work? Oh, thanks. Thanks, man. The occasional shitfuck is the only thing interrupting it? Listen here, pal. It's my mom's 65th birthday today. I made sure I called her and wished her happy boyfriday. So there's a little bump there. There's a little bump there. I am okay with that. Thanks for the reminder. You need to call her. You need to call my mom. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay. Make sure you give her a nice birthday gift. There. Good. Oh, ooh. Put that there. And this one goes like that. Perfect. And then this one should be just fine. It's great. Finally got it. You're shushing me because you're on the phone with my mom? God damn it. My mother is a nice lady. Alright, here we go. Now that we're done with all that shenanigans. All of those shenanigans? Gotta go there. So this one needs to go. Come on now, play nice. Right there, that's fine. That one goes there. That one goes there. That matches. As long as it matches, it looks like it was done on purpose. guess that's gonna have to do it. Oh, that worked out great. Okay. All right, let's start from the top. There we go. It's the long sequence of placing all these goddamn signs. Wrong. Oh, that's why that's wrong. Okay, this is the overlap section. That goes there. That goes there. Is that how I did that? Sure. Works for me. Yep, that's exactly how that was done. Okay. Nice. Let's go get our tractor. We'll bring it down here. And then ads will be starting any second, so they'll probably start while we're driving the tractor down. And that's okay. I'm just going to leave it like that? No. We have to keep building. There we go. Okay. We've got some decisions to make after the ad break. I will see you in a few minutes. All right, we're back. Okay. What do we need to do? So, there's a couple of things. I need to get a straight section that's square to this little hill. So when we need to, we can send a road up there. So... God, I don't know what angle that is, though. And then we need to get... I'm thinking we do... I don't know what we do. A roundabout? Ooh, we could do a roundabout. We could do a roundabout. I don't know if we have the space for one, though. And I got to figure out what we need to do here. So we need to have a way in and a way out. I guess we could do 2 parallel roads. One down this way. And then... one down this way. And if we do that, we could branch off one of those and go in there if we need to. I don't know if we need to go in there, though. That's the only thing. There's still poison pillars, the fart rocks in there, so I'm not sure what is through there. Okay. Let's try a roundabout. Hold on, let's take another look here. Where we could do a roundabout right here. But we would need to set it up. I do 45-degree turn off of this road here. Well, I don't need to do that because this doesn't have to be a 4 foundation long section. could be a 1 foundation long section. Like that. And then we could do... I don't know what angle that would need to be. We can't come into it straight. I don't think we have the room. Let's try 45. Maybe that will work. Thing is, I don't know how many foundations will make a 45. So, just wing it, I guess. What? Won't let me turn that? Oh, there we go. That 45? Come on, give me photo mode. There we go. Maybe that's 45? I don't know. I was looking for that slight middle line. Okay. Now, how do we do a roundabout? How do we do a roundabout based on this? I think we go like this. I need this to curve. So I guess if we go like this, then we can do like that. Is that how that needs to work? Ooh, okay. Let me try this. Put that there. That go there like that. I thought we were going to run out of space over here. I really, really did. There we go. Okay. So the difference here... Ooh. This is going to be a little bit different because we have to snap to the inside here. That leaves a half foundation width here. Oh, no, that would be okay because we have half foundations. That's fine. He's fine. But these... Well, hold on. Hold on a second. Can I snap? Ooh, I can snap to the middle there. That's kind of what I want. It needs to go that way. 3. That was in the wrong spot. Shit. Okay. No. We'll snap here like that. Good. Be a smaller roundabout. That's what it is. All right. Oh no, these are going the right way. There's that little faint center line there. Where is it here? Shit, this one's going the wrong way. Is this one going the wrong way? Yes, it is. Are all of these going the correct way? Yes. 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 What's the matter, bub? I don't know why that wouldn't let me zoom. Okay, that's going the right way. Double check. They're all going the right way. They are. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Now we're gonna have a little circle in the middle. What do we put there? We need some kind of monument in the middle there. There we go. Cool. We need center line. We need our center line. Let's put that in. There we go. There's that. All right. Need to get rid of these. So I need... Oh god, what do I need here? Like that. Okay. Is that going to be long enough? That looks like it will. Good. Good. Okay. All right, that's good there. Get rid of these now. Okay. That to come out 4. This is 8. There, there, there. Okay. I will have to figure out something here. Maybe. Alright, we gotta work on this side. So this one I need... What do I need? I need to get rid of that. And this one, I think. And then, let's see, can I get rid of that beam? This comes out. That doesn't really work. This comes out from there, 6. That in default. 6 like that. And then I need 4 from here. Yes. Like that. And then I need... Nope, that's not the right spot. Nope. Let's get rid of this. Put this there. 4. Like so. That's right. That needs to go there. This one. This needs to be there. And then this one comes out 6. That needs to be on the end there. That's not quite right. Just set that there temporarily. Actually, you know what? We're not. Because I need to run beams along the outside here. So 8. I was trying to think, could I use the curve builder to do this faster? Maybe, but it might not work out so good. Come on, where you at? Like that. I do think a roundabout was a really good idea. I was gonna try to do it not doing a roundabout for whatever reason. I guess I just hadn't even considered a roundabout, which is weird because I've already made 2 of them. In spots that didn't really even need them. All right, we're almost halfway around. That's good. Making progress. Making bacon pancakes. I was like 3 feet away from that. How was the game registering the player being in the way? That was weird. And right there, I guess, is where we end that. Okay. I mean, so of course our outside radius is longer than our inside radius. That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay. I'll stick that there. I'm gonna give myself a epileptic episode. I'm highly considering downloading the Sky UI mod so I can just make it daytime the entire stream. It might only have one consequence, negative consequence, and that is the days since last incident counter in the hub, which doesn't really matter anyway. Although for 1.2, if they're reintroducing rain, I wonder if that mod has more consequences for the weather. That is possible. Now we just go delete. That one. That one. That one. That's why I didn't want to mass delete. Just one at a time. So if I don't, I'm going to pick the wrong one, and then I'll be fucked. I think I might try using the curve builder for the internal circle. I'm not sure of the beam length for the inside. I mean, it's probably 4 foot length beams, but getting the right placement point for all those is gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough. Okay, and what I like to do on the corners here is I like to use this 2 meter outer corner extension. If I can get that over here. Here we go. Like that. I can move this into place, like so. goes right there. So we'll pull it out a tad like that. Yep. Okay, that's good there. This one, we put it in there, bring it down a bit. That's good there. Delete that. And delete that one. Is that what I want? Awesome. I think that's too short for the beam. What the heck is going on here? That was weird. I need to go from here to there. If we go from there, can I get on there? To there? Want to be there, then there, and there, okay. This one can go the end there. It's basically what we did for the ramp, but sideways. That one can go there. That. And if we go from there to there. Yeah, just like that. And those meet just about perfectly. Get rid of that. So we'll do the same over here. Hold on. Should fill this gap in. Yes, just about. A boot for you northerners. Does that go on that one, or does that go on that one? That goes there. And then from there. It's not quite. Hold on a second. What do we got? What do we got going on here? What the hell is going on? Right there is where I need that. Like so. Yes. Oh, this one's even prettier. Hell yeah. Ooh. Oh, I don't like that. How do I get... I want a 90-degree angle there. Put that there. Put that there. And then put that there. Put that one there, maybe? No. I need something that goes that way. But I can't snap to that. Maybe I just do that and just live with it. I think I'm just gonna have to live with that, even though this one came out damn near perfect. It's fine. Okay. Deleting in 3, 2. I know that would be something I would do for sure. Oh, show. I think I'm just gonna have to live with it. I don't think I can really do anything about it. It'll probably take forever to try to get it to be perfect. If it can be perfect at all, even. Okay. These ones. Yes. This is going to be a little bit of going in circles. Hopefully I don't fall in the inner hole. Please fall, please fall. I mean, every step I get closer to it. Why do I feel like I sound muffled? Do I sound muffled to you guys, or is it just me? that's going to be that. Okay. All right. Got the outside done. Now we've got to do the inside. And what I want to try... Shoot, I have to put down a beam somewhere here. There, I guess. I want to try using the curve builder to do this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Curve, I want circle. Not like that, though. Zoop. Parallel. Line. Circle. I don't want the circle that way, though. Maybe zoop it is. No, it needs to be tighter. This should be 10. Should be 10 degrees, I think. What does that look like? Okay. It needs to be tighter than 10 degrees. Greater than 10 degrees? No. I'm not going to be able to do this with the curve builder, I think. I have no idea why I just pulled out the chainsaw. Okay. So we're going to have to put down 4 meter beams. That's the call. We need to follow. We're going to have to delete every other one of these. Maybe. Start here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we need that one. Get rid of this one for now. Is that how we need to do it? That goes there. Two, 3, 4. Nope, that's not quite right. Let's try this. 2, 3, 4. Redo this one. Rid of that one. That's not working like I thought it would. How the heck do we do these? I don't have a starting point. That's a little bit of the problem. Maybe a little, but hadn't noticed until I said something. Yeah. It do happen. Shoot. How the heck do I do this? If I do it freeform? There, and then that goes there like that. I asked if I sounded muffled. It's weird because what the mic sounds like to you guys is not what it sounds like me. You guys get all like the post-processing and the filters and everything. I don't. I just hear the mic raw as it is. So sometimes it's hard for me to know what you guys hear as far as mic quality. But tonight I feel like I sound muffled. Muffed, if you will. That's 3. Come this way, goddammit. And that's 4. Maybe I only do it 3 meters? 2 meters? 2 meters doesn't make sense. 3? No, certainly not. Maybe I delete this here. I go out 4 like that. Then I need to get on this angle here, so I delete this one. That goes there. Nope, that doesn't go there. That goes there. Nope, that doesn't go there either. So that almost works right there. Almost. It should work, but it does not. It's different. So even though we have the same curve here as we do on this curve here, it should be the same. We're just doing it all the way around in the circle. But it's not acting the same, and that's really, really fucking with me. So I wonder, if I get rid of that, and then if I get rid of this, if I start off here, like that, let's give myself a starting point. So this would come out 6. About 6 from here. Maybe that's all I need to do. I just needed to get myself a starting point. All right, and then I need that plane right there. So I'll delete this one. That will go there. Oh yes, there we go. Okay. I needed that starting point, that's all. Alright, can I get this? Nope, that's the wrong edge. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to delete this one. It's gonna be a whole thing of deleting and resetting. Deleting and resetting. That one. This one back. It's there. So oh, whoops. What the heck? Go. Getting there, slowly but surely. This is taking almost all of my focus just to repeat this without making any mistakes, so I can just get it done as fast as possible. See? Like that. Those were all mistakes, and now I'm not doing it as fast as I possibly can. I will say, I feel like I'm building like an actual road. I work in actual construction, and I'm feeling the same kind of pain. Slow, over schedule, over budget. My supervisor's laying on his bed yelling at me. And now I just noticed I've got road pieces that are in sideways. It's alright, we can fix those later. Getting there though, we're almost all the way around. Okay. A little break from this. We're almost done. The ads are playing. I will see you after the ad break. All right. Let's get this part wrapped up, and then we'll make a plan. What the heck? I don't want to delete it. I wanted that one. We'll make a plan for how we run roads down this way. That's the whole goal. That's the whole goal, and the goal is the whole. You know what I mean. If you don't, I'm sorry for you. Gonna need a boat? So, funny you say that. There have been many people who have asked Coffee Stain to add boats into the game. Because there's a ton of water that people build on very frequently, because it's large and flat and you don't have to worry about elevation change or anything. And I don't think they'll ever introduce boats. But it has been requested. I need to get rid of this one. That there. So, and then I think this should connect just like we've been doing. Oh no. How the hell do I do this? This is going to be tricky. I guess I'm going to have to start laying these. And then we'll have to finish up the last few. I think I need to zoop these first. Shit. I think I placed too many. Yep. Alright, so that goes there. Oh, I'm in curve mode. There. There. So many yellow flashing lights. Okay. This is where it's going to get tricky, I think. Who needs boats when you have beans? That's true. They are bouncy. You call me Unicorn Cornelius. Bumbles bounce. I don't know why I just thought of that. Okay, and I think I get rid of this one also. Yeah. So how do we close this gap? I build extra stuff just so I can delete something. Yeah, so it's because we need the piece we keep to follow the line of the beam. And the only way to do that is to attach a piece to the end of the beam. And then we delete that first one on the end of the beam. And that gives us a nice join at the seams. Okay, so if I put this, if I extend that there, then I can keep that reference plane there. Delete this. Get that out of there. Then I can do this, 2, 3, 4, like that. And that's how we do it. Boom, boom. Get rid of that one. Tie onto this one here. Yep, that's exactly how we do it. Okay, no big deal. That turned out to be pretty easy. There we go. Okay. Excellent. We did it. Perfect example of what I was just saying. Let's grab these. These go on here. Should probably face it up. There. Wonderful. Now we've got nice white walls. They've got a nice blue glow. Very, very nice. I like it. Oh, what's going on over there? Huh. Interesting. What have we got? There we go. Wonderful. Okay. So that's all done. So we've got our little roundabout. Good, 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 good. Now we just got to figure out where to send roads out. We could do... It would make sense to do one right here, and then come around, and then come back into there like that. I would like to make like a little parking lot, kind of like maybe like a pavilion or a promenade or something that says like this is the entrance to the coal plant. I don't know what that looks like yet. I was thinking maybe like oh shoot, I can't get there far enough with the photo mode, but something like a large paved section right here on the back of the coal plant itself, and then the roads come up to that, and there's like a parking lot and stuff, and then comes back out. But I wanted to show you guys the truck stop that I made, because it looks pretty cool, I think. and it's what we're going to use. So we're going to need at least where the trucks are picking up the coal, it needs to come off a straight section. So here's the back of it. And this is the truck stop. So let's see. How can I put this? I'll just put it right here for now. Yeah. So if you imagine there's like road comes down here, and then it goes over there, and then it loops around, and then it continues over here, like through here. But then there's like an off-ramp that comes over here. The trucks drive in, the gate opens, here's the truck stop here, they pick up a load, and they go out, they rejoin the main road, and then off they go. Yeah. That's the plan. So let's take a look at this thing. Let me show you what I did. So I'm changing my build style a little bit. And I really, really like the idea of hexagonal, like, spire buildings. So I'm trying to figure out a way to blueprint hexagon sections. And I can just stack them on top of each other. And that way, not only does it look really cool, but then I can plan for those factories to be expandable. So if I need more machines, I just add another floor and add another floor and add another floor. As many as I need with what belts will support the items per minute. In and out. Mostly in, but also out. But yeah. So I've got these hexagon windows, and I brought them. Initially, these went straight across, but I was like, you know what? Can I do a little bit of hexagonal design here? So it's not a true hexagon angle, like it's not 30 degrees, but that's probably what, like 15? But it gives the impression of being hexagon. Each in needs an out, one in per out. Well, not always. Not always. There are machines that have multiple ins and one out, like assemblers, 2 ins, 1 out. Calfcrow, what's going on? Nice to see you. I was worried about you. I hadn't seen you in a little bit. How's it going? But here's the gates. I really like these gates here. They're really cool. How they like step open. And I've got lights here. And then this is the out here. And then the back, I didn't know. I probably could have incorporated the truck stop into the main building without looking like it had this little addition on the back, but I said screw it, I don't care. But this is the back. It's just square, flat. Got a pointy roof. These roofs slant down in, so you know we can retain all the water and have rust spots and corrosion. It's perfect. But yeah. And I rotated these big pillars to give more of a hexagonal theme. But yeah, so as soon as we build the roads, these will be off the road. A little sidewalk here that can also butt up to a sidewalk on a main road if we want to do that. Yeah, and then the trucks just drive in, pick up their load here, and drive out. Then I got to figure out, I need to add belts and wall holes for the belts. So these two are out. So trucks can pick up or offload into truck stops. Those two are for out, like if a truck is dropping off. These two are in for pickup, and then this one for fuel. So I'm picking up coal, so I can have 2 belts going in here, and then one will split off to provide fuel. When the trucks come in, they'll pick up the load, and they'll pick up any fuel they can fit into their inventory, and off they'll go. You just got done fixing your laptop and have its temporary till your PC shows up, and you're still fighting with UPS over it. That fucking sucks. Fuck UPS. Cool thing is you can type so much quicker now that you're using a keyboard. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We just finished up putting our roundabout down here. We've got a road all the way from our main factory all the way down here. And we're I'm showing off the truck stop that I blueprinted. So this is one blueprint. Let's get rid of this for now that you guys have seen it. So we need to figure out where the heck we're going to send our roads down to the coal plant. It is pretty snazzy. Look at this thing. It's all white curbs and light blue lights. It's very, very future. Very, very futuristic. Very clean. Yeah. So I think the good idea is to send a road down this way. And we'll go along the backside of the coal plant. And then we'll just loop it back through here. I don't think we need to do anything extra, to be honest. I think we can keep it simple like that. Yeah, even the yellow dotted lines, for sure. Yep, absolutely. Ooh, here's my Explorer. I should probably take that with me. I do want to go down here into this cave. I don't think there's anything down here that I need to get to. Yeah, I think literally all that was down here was a power slug. Yeah, there's nothing down here I need. There's just a power slug. So if we bring the road down here, we can do some kind of like landscaping architecture down here with stairs either. So I'm not sure. The stairs are either going to have to go up to the coal generator level or down. It depends on how much higher or lower the road is to that level there. But if it goes down, it can be like this cool little like sunken monument kind of deal. And if the steps go up, then I mean that's just kind of. So we're gonna pull coal off of both of those nodes. Well, we're only working with 270 belts. So we might only need to use one right now. Can't wait to have your PC back. For sure, then continue doing what you needed to get your stream going again. And art stuff? What kind of art stuff? Are you going to do art stuff on your stream? I don't know if I can drive through there and live. I'm going to back up and save and try. Save. Save. Maybe? You even figured out what you're going to do with your flesh tuber when it comes to entertaining viewers with violin? Are you going to do flesh tubing and V-tubing? Oh, spoders. Oh, wait, hold on. Those, the fart rocks didn't even get me. Where does this take me? That's a sulfur node right there. Where am I? Oh, we're over here. We are not where I thought I was. Excuse me, gentlemen. Yeah, okay. I thought I was down there. We are not. Ooh, a sulfur node is up here. That is good to know. Hold on. I'm gonna go mark this. I've got the animal's turn to pass it, so no big deal. Can I zoom in more, please? With flesh tuber streams with violin, you're gonna cosplay as a bard. You want to wear a crow masquerade mask because when you stutter, your facial reactions look like you have Tourette's. But only for violin streams. I think you should lean into the facial reactions. Make it part of your brand. This is a sulfur... A normal? Yeah, normal sulfur. Oh, wait, no, new map mark. Right there. Make it a rock. Regular, large, color. Just a bright yellow. That's fine. This is sulfur normal. That is not what I wanted. Let's type like a normal person. Sulfur normal. View marker, distance on compass, off. Yep, that's what I want. Yep. No, you're so self-conscious about him and you don't like him? Hey, okay. So the thing about being an entertainer on the internet is you need something unique, something different. And if you lean into what you already have in your own personality, that is going to set you apart and typically above anybody else way, way better than if you tried to figure out something else and manufacture it. Oh, there's a freaking copper node here? Oh, Lord. Oh, it's impure copper. Okay. I can do without marking that, I think. If I need an impure copper node, I can always scan. Where does this go? Is there anything over here that I want? Don't think so. There's a little bit of rogue quartz. I think this just goes to a cliff. Oh no, this goes all the way down here. Okay. Ooh, that's a big boy. Icky Cam's doing the purple thing? Yeah, it will. You're already on a wheelchair, can have your ideas with violin and entertaining guests through a tavern and more. What more do you need? I don't know. I don't know. You might need something different, something more. I don't know. You'll have to try it. See how it goes. I would advise that authenticity is key, though. Oh my god, just get up the goddamn hill. Yeah, tell him. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to make this. Ooh, I lived. Okay, Bean is underneath my road. And I don't like that. Let me grab this Explorer. And get back on the road. Your personality would just have to do. You don't want to make your stream based on your disability. I mean, you don't have to make it based on your disability, but if you, I don't know, lean into it, not as like a highlight, but as like, hey, this is part of who I am. It could pay off. Ooh, should I grab some coal for the tractor while I'm here? What am I'm fueling this with solid biofuel right now. The solid biofuel lasts longer than the coal does. We'll try it. We will try it. You mean I'm streaming and my real face showing despite my horrible disfigurement? I'll give you a horrible disfigurement. There, now we can drive on our road. See, we've already used 3 coal just going in that little circle. Then we go up our ramp here. Bean. I like the top speed of the tractor on a flat is 69. It's great. I'm not disfigured. I might be. You don't know. Oh, I felt like I had a bug crawling on my arm. That was weird. Top speed, bottom speed is to be determined. Bottom speed is 0. Like a true bottom. Power bottom, though. Join the club. You were born with deformities. Half of your body is shorter than the other half, including your organs. Oh, no. That sounds like it's been really tough to live with. And I'm sorry that happened to you. All right, let's frickin' park this thing. This is what I made these ramps for, to be honest. Even though I put a curb in front of it, I made those ramps to get vehicles up here. There we go. Put that there. Let's bring the Explorer out. And toss that right there. Paint it black, of course. Let's fuel this with biofuel, maybe? So this took 28 fuel to go one way. Okay, that's about the distance I feel like a truck should have to go. We'll have to look at what our throughput is once we finally get the truck stops operating. Only issues are the legs, which made you walk weird if you didn't have an insert in, but you don't really have a problem anymore. That's true. That's true. You don't have that short leg problem anymore. You know, unless one of your wheels is a different size or something. But I'm pretty sure that could also be fixed. That's a manufacturing problem. Okay, let's go check on the boys. Hopefully they didn't fall through the ground. I got 1. I got 2. I got 3. Hello, buddy. You just have nothing going on between those eyes, do you? He gave us wire, of course. Computers! Ooh, I wonder if that gives us enough computers to unlock something in the MAM now. Concrete, okay. Rotors, great. Saw the last one, there he is, right there. Give me something good, buddy. Rotors, okay. It's 4. The last one's over here somewhere, and we already talked to him. He's stuck. He got, he's lost. Lost in the sauce. When you did walk, you had to walk on your toes on one leg, and the other was either bent while standing or walked the most normal. Did you not have, like a platform shoe or anything? So I went to school with quite a few kids who had, like, one leg super shorter than the other, and they all had, like, a platform shoe. Oh, later on you did, okay. What can we do? We put that in there. And put computers in. We can stash the grass and the wood. Silica can go in there. Reinforced plates can go in there. Rotors were still full on. All this we should still be full on, and we are. Growing up during the time period you did, they didn't really have too much information on that sort of thing. You're my age, right? I don't know if that's true. Maybe in your area you guys just didn't have the resources. But I feel like short leg platform shoes and prosthetics have been around for a pretty long time. We got some coal we can put in here. Oh. Oh, we're not making pipes and beams because these are full. That's why. Okay, so it's not, we're not short on coal, we're short on space. Got it. I probably don't have any space over here for cable either. That's, yeah, that's pretty much taken care of. Chuck the cable in here. There we go. Gotta hold on to the quartz because we don't have quartz being uploaded to the dimensional depot. I don't even think I can make a dimensional depot right now. No, I'm a Mercer sphere short. Hello. Do I have room? I do have room. Is quartz crystal? Oh yeah. Got a lot of room actually. Alright. Okay, 600. That might be. That might be. What else do we need to do? MAM. We need to check on the MAM research. I've got a ton of computers. I can't do that. Can't do that because I don't have plastic. I have a little plastic. I don't have a lot of plastic. Because I can't make it yet. The next tier we'll be able to make plastic and unlock that stuff. Power shards, I don't have time crystals. Mycelia, don't have polymer resin. That's in the next phase. Pipes and high-speed connectors. I don't have 500 rifle stuff. Where is... Hold on. Where's the rifle? Can I make a rifle? Ain't no way I missed that. Let me add that to the to-do list there. Sulfur. Oh no, rifle is down here. What do I need? I need 50 smokeless powder, 100 motors, and 200 rubber. Get a lot of issues on top of that. They didn't have, and some of the things are not very known. Oh, I got you. Okay. Rather not say what they are. That's fine. You don't have to. They do get weird looks with doctors until they find out it's an actual thing. Guess that's what you get when you don't fully develop or develop weird in the womb. Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. I think you're doing pretty good though, considering all of that. Goddamn, girl. Get it. Do it, lady. Let me add that. What can I make? Ooh, I don't know if I can make 50 smokeless powder. No, I don't even have it as an option because I haven't unlocked plastic. Okay. We'll take that off. Power poles. I have 60 high-speed connectors? Alright. I guess I'll grab those. High-speed connectors. And 200 steel pipes. There. We're gonna unlock the Mark III power poles. Where did those go? Those aren't there. They are deuterium? Here. There we go. Nice.
Power pole Mark III unlocked. It has significantly more power connections compared to the previous models.
I wonder if I could do programmable splitters now. No. I have 29 computers. Yeah, it's not nearly enough. Okay. I don't have any heavy modular frames. And I need to unlock oil to be able to make those. Would seem to be. Okay. What can we make in the meantime? Shatter bars are really cool. Noblisk. Could make some Noblisk. Pulse Noblisk. Shatter rebar. Stun rebar. Shatter rebar is really good. Does quite a bit of damage. Stun rebar is cool. Stops animals in their tracks. You switch over to shatter bar and then kill them dead. Trusty, if I only knew, the incubator and sperm donor, you can call them this for a reason, weren't what you call parents. Long story short, incubator was a religious freak and said that you were an abomination and a curse to her life. The other, let's just say really bad, but you won't get into that. Jesus Christ. That's friggin' rough. Holy shit. Well, I'm glad you turned out as awesome as you are. I don't really know what else to say because that is some really, really heavy stuff I've never had to deal with, but I sympathize. All right, let's check on the boys one more time. Trust me, you've had trauma growing up, but you got through it. Years of therapy to thank for that, yeah. That was... I can imagine that was probably the most important thing you could have done. More freaking rotors. Ooh, blue power slug. Nothing. Sheets. Okay. Heavy modular frames. Let's go. Those can go there. Blue power slug can go in. Save the rest for... I don't know why we're saving the rest, because I don't have anywhere to put them. You've learned a lot and become a tough cookie because of it. That does happen. Life events like that kind of force you to do stuff like that. How's our reinforced iron plates doing? Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Alright, let's just stick the rotors and the sheets in here like that, because I don't have any reason to hold on to extra, because we just make more as we need them. So I think I can probably do the same for all the shit we have in here. I have no reason to hold on to any of that, other than I just have extra. Look on the bright side, you're no longer that kid in a dark room. You've come a long way through your journey through life, and you're going to keep on trucking. You have to. That's all you can do, right? There's only up. I would think that having had that experience and being where you are now, it would be a little bit reassuring to know that you're in a fairly decent spot and it could always be worse. I don't know, that's like, it feels like that would be reassuring in a weird way. We got any tickets? We got one ticket. Okay. We see our ooh, look at our pretty road. True, but you're pretty darn proud of how far you've come. Oh yeah, absolutely. I would be too. You should absolutely be proud. Look at it. Look at it. It looks so good. It goes all the way over there and over there, and then it goes down into the lake with the waterfall, and then down to the coal plant. It's wonderful. Good. I really like it. Okay. I think tomorrow. Oh, you can see just about all of it right there. Hell yeah. Tomorrow we can figure out how to do roads from there down to the coal plant and back. We'll set up a... We also... Well, I don't know if we'll get to setting up the truck stop tomorrow. Maybe. The road coming off of here should just be flat, so we're not going to deal with elevation changes, but definitely will have to deal with curbs. I think that's much easier, though. Yeah. We'll see. We will see. And then we can get coal coming over to the belt system here. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Let's get on our rock. Somewhat for sure, but you're a human and have learned humans make mistakes, and you're no exception. You've learned to progress through life struggles and try to be proud of it. I think it's very healthy to understand that we are all just human. And we all make mistakes. And it's okay to do that. And still be proud of who you are, where you are, and what you are. I'm going to pave over all of it. Not all of it. A lot of it. Why does it look similar to the Green Lantern logo? Oh, these double roundabouts here? I don't know. I have this, I'm basing my entire road and building system off of if you've seen the movie Cloud Atlas, when they're in like the future part, and Halle Berry comes flying in on that like that white ship that just kind of glides above the water. That's kind of loosely what I'm basing this whole style on. Great movie though, if you haven't seen it, Cloud Atlas. It's a really cool movie. It's all about like reincarnation and stuff. It's very cool. Okay, nice. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Give me a follow if you haven't. Subscribe if you want to. If you have a Prime sub, I'll take that. Pretty please. Make sure you go subscribe to both my YouTubes. Hughdoo VODs. Find me on TikTok. Join the Discord. All that happy horse shit. And I will see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific. Have a good night. Take care. Goodbye.